The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. Welcome back to another On the Course preview. I'm here with Eagles cross-country head coach Brent Borden. Brent, y'all finished off last week at the Georgia Tech Invitational. Talk a little bit about that race and some of the difficulties that y'all saw in that meet.
Yeah, we had a pretty solid performance overall. Obviously, the conditions were a little different. The course was still very affected from the hurricane that recently moved through that area, so a lot of muddy spots, a lot of heavy spots for the footing. The course actually had to be altered in a couple of areas from what we've previously run. So the mud did create quite a challenge for our team in terms of time, but we still had some really good execution, some good performances. A lot of heavy competition too. There were a handful of Division I teams out there: Georgia Tech, Florida State, South Alabama, Troy, and a couple of top-notch D2s as well. But despite the circumstances, it was a solid performance, and it gives us some good momentum moving into this weekend.
Saw some good performances individually, specifically from Colton Lee. He got 3rd overall on the men's side. Jenna Pittman, 12th overall on the women's side. Speak a little bit about their performances and also what you saw from some of the other runners this week.
Yeah, I'll start with Colton first. Obviously, really good run for him. I know time-wise he was looking for something quicker. He ran 24:47 on this course last year to take the overall win. This year he ran 25:34 to get 3rd. Executed very well, got with that top pack early, made a good move down the finish chute. Obviously it was his time goes to show that the conditions were a little tougher this weekend, but really solid execution from Colton. We're looking for a big performance from him this weekend going into the conference, some big PRs. Very same thing for Jenna. Obviously she got with that front group of girls with Georgia Tech and Florida State early on, and she executed well during the race. I know she also wants to see a quicker time. But given the circumstances, everybody was about a minute off of where they would normally be PR-wise. So this weekend we're looking to have some big jumps as well. A few other highlights that stood out to me. Peyton Couch had a really good race. She's kind of been working through an injury, so she is. It was a really good breakthrough race from her. She'll continue to get better. Will Cable had a big PR, and he's getting back to health. It's good to see him back in full swing, and a lot of those other guys as well.
Y'all head into the Nooga at Night meet this Saturday night. It's a night meet, as it is in the name. Talking to a lot of the runners this week, though, they're really excited for this change of scenery, this change of preparation that kind of goes into this different time for the meet. Speak a little bit about the course that they're going to see and what you expect to see from the team going into this meet.
Yeah, it's an excellent opportunity. It's going to be really fun. It's Saturday night lights, basically. The distance is going to be shorter for both squads this time. We're moving down to 5K for the men's race and the women's race as well. And course is also going to be prime for some fast times, getting to run under the lights with some good competition as well. But it's also going to set the standard for us as we get later into the year, coming off of this Georgia Tech race, but also coming off of the training that we've been doing in the months leading up to this. The fitness is really going to start to showcase this weekend. And that's what we're looking for. I tell people all the time that cross country is more about effort. It is more of an effort-based sport than track is, but we see those performances and the PRs do help. However, it's more about competing most of the times. Obviously, cross country is more about placement. Every course is different, whether it's hilly, whether you have rough conditions with mud, whether it's a hot day. So this weekend, given the prime weather conditions that we're supposed to have, is obviously an excellent opportunity to catapult us into some really big performances and everyone to really see the hard work that they've been putting in translate to the course.
Overall, going into this meet, what is the thing you're most looking forward to, seeing your team maybe taking that next step as we get deeper into the season, the thing that they've been improving on week over week with their preparation?
Yeah, I've seen some really good workouts these last couple of weeks, especially yesterday on the track. We had a really good session, and I'm just looking forward to them having that confidence from what they've been doing in training and what they've done in previous races to carry over. And I think this weekend, obviously being the last race we have before conference, we get in a good race this weekend, and then we take the time to prepare and start tapering and getting ready to peak at conference championships and then regionals after that.
Brent, thank you so much for your time. Eagles Cross Country gets back underway this Saturday, October 12th at 9 o'clock for the Chattanooga at Night meet. I'm Jay West with the Eagles Sports Network.